I'm Roxxi Red, here today at the Holy Ale in Stafford, Virginia, and this is Roxxi Red's Super Bowl special. Now you may remember this bar as Main Street, but now it's the Holy Ale. It's a New York themed deli, and it's a great place to come and watch the game. They have all kinds of food and drink specials going on, but you really want to check out the Coney Island special, which consists of the Coney Island hot dog and the Coney Island root beer. Be here January 30th, where they will be having a fundraiser for Mike Witt, a retired Marine who was paralyzed on the job. It'll be hosted by Thunder 104.5 and feature all kinds of live music, including performances by Bucket, the Storm and Norman Band, and Emma Zink. Candace couldn't be here today, and I have a suspicious feeling that it may have something to do with the defeat in Washington last Sunday. So, since I can't gloat about getting all 4 of my wildcard picks right to her face, I just want to say, hey Candace, who's salty now? The first round of the playoffs was super intense, with an absolute massacre in Houston, the malicious nature of both the Bengals and their fans, missed field goals, the Minnesota Ice Bowl, and the ultimate comeback of Aaron Rodgers. Now we move on to the divisionals. Let's begin with the NFC. First, we have the Green Bay Packers traveling to Phoenix to face off against the Arizona Cardinals. Even though Aaron Rodgers seems to be back to his usual self, the Cardinals are too good of a team all around to be ignored. I don't think the Packers will lose to the Cardinals as badly as they did a few weeks ago, 38-8, but I do predict Carson Palmer to seal a win and move on to the next round. For the second NFC game, the Seattle Seahawks will be enjoying a slightly more temperate climate as they take on the Carolina Panthers. Now overall, I think that the Seahawks have a better defensive line than the Panthers do offensive line, but this is truly Cam Newton's year. I firmly believe that the path to Super Bowl 50 runs through Charlotte. The day will go to the Panthers. As we move into the AFC, we start with a matchup that I'm so torn over. The Kansas City Chiefs are headed to Foxborough to play the New England Patriots. Now the Chiefs are on an incredible high right now after an 11-win streak culminating in the 30-0 shutout against the Texans, but I'm not sure it'll be enough. The Patriots are coming into the divisionals with a stacked team, and I mean, come on, Tom Brady. Plus, let's be honest, if it looks like they're going to lose, Bill Belichick will probably just cheat again. But my gut is telling me to go with KC. So after much deliberation, I'm grudgingly going to choose the Patriots. Finally, the Pittsburgh Steelers will be playing the first-seeded Denver Broncos in Colorado, and I'm going to go with Denver. Peyton Manning's back in for the Broncos, and plus the Steelers are all banged up after their gruesome bout in Cincinnati. Both Ben Roethlisberger and wide receiver Antonio Brown may not be able to start due to injuries sustained during that game. Here's where predictions get tricky, but this is what I think will happen. The Broncos will move on to the conference championship and face off against the Patriots. But here I think that Peyton Manning's ongoing foot injury will get the best of him, and Denver will fall to New England. Meanwhile, in the AFC, the Cardinals will face off against Cam Newton's Panthers, and like I said earlier, the road to the Super Bowl runs through Charlotte. Carolina moves on to the Super Bowl to ultimately reign victorious against the Patriots, and Cam Newton takes home his first Super Bowl ring. So there you have it, that's my playoff bracket. And if the rest of the postseason proves to be anything like the wild card round, then I probably should have given y'all a spoiler alert before we started, because I called that round flawlessly. Follow me on Facebook and let me know what your Super Bowl picks are at facebook.com/RoxxiRed.